Looking dapper.
There are hazmat suits, yeah. Yeah, there are hazmat suits. Right now, I think the only thing we can do, and this sucks massively, is to have a sink. They'll come in, they'll be covered in germs. They might be grimy though, and as a result, they might choose to use this. It's dirty and needs a shower. As long as they're grimy on the way back in, the shower would work, because that completely removes any dirt, any germs. We could do that, actually. I don't think we're going to use a shower plus water tunnel. Slimelung almost sounds like it's from Theme Hospital, but not quite as amusing as a name that some that a game like that has. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go way, way, way down to get the oil that I'm gonna need to make the exosuit. So we're not gonna we haven't got an exosuit option open to us. What we're gonna have to do is gonna be a little bit more inventive, I think. All right, so let's get to it. We're gonna want a shower about here or somewhere in this room. Let's say we have the shower here. Actually, it wouldn't really matter where we put the shower. Let's pop the shower right here then. We're going to want to take the pipe out. Actually, no, we can just take the pipe straight down. That won't be a problem there. Just cancel that. We're going to want clean water to head up and in. There we go. And now, does anyone know if a dupe will use a shower because they're covered in germs in the same way that they will always use a sink if they're covered in germs? Germ-covered duplicants use sinks when passing by in the selected direction, whereas showers improves duplicant hygiene and removes germs. It's only a side effect, I think. Oh, for the suits you only need reed fiber and copper. Ooh. Well, now. Because I was assuming it was made of plastic. I was thinking you needed plastic. Okay, well this changes actually everything. That changes everything. Do we have enough time though? Because we can get through to the... Oh, I've got to get through so many different things. We can do it, I think. Yeah, alright. Alright. No, this is cool. Liquid pipes. And cancel this. Can you please not build the shower? That is all I ask. Still need to go into the slime biome to get the reed fiber though, do you? Yeah, you do. Thimbleweed. Tiny bits of slime around these places, yeah. We might be able to really, really super luckily get in there, though. There's very little slime lung in there. You still built it. You massive dips. Alright. We're going to have to just risk it for a biscuit, I think. Apprentice manager job. Well done, Leon. Let's get someone else in one of these jobs. Leon, do you want to be gopher? You probably don't, but you're going to be anyway. Right. Research. Time for us to get the environmental protection then. Okay, so I'm not sure if we have enough to make this happen, but we're going to try. I think the best route for us, we're going to deconstruct these though and pop in a proper manual airlock that we can lock, like proper lock, as opposed to fake lock. I have like a proper manual airlock over there as well. Go ahead and mop all of this up, please. So it stops bothering people. Does look like that is going to be a little bit difficult for me. I need to refine the metal as well, aren't I? If it's copper. Where would that be? Transportation, smelting. Oh my lord. That's a long way away. Or is it just brute force refinement? Inefficiently produces... Right, okay. Okay, that's not awful, I guess. We can just get the initial bits. Okay. Okay. No, I'm liking it. I think we've got a good chance ahead of us. Balm lilies all over the place. But we are gonna need... I don't know. We can grab tiny amounts of algae from around here. But only the smallest amounts remain for us to get. That's gonna make things difficult for us. We are using a reasonable amount of this stuff. Still got a bit over here that we can grab, but... We've got a fair bit of food around, but whether we've got enough is the question. Hopefully we do. I mean, the med bay, if a couple of people get slime lung, That isn't actually going to be too horrible because the med bay is there, so it is going to help us get rid of it. It's just, it's not going to be ideal in any stretch of the imagination. Get thimbleweed. Root it. Anything over there? No. Just some gold amalgam, really. Got another thimbleweed over here that we can possibly get. Once again, it's gonna be a bit of an issue. We're going to have to try and dig through this as fast as we can, basically, and then immediately hold it off again. I'm not sure. I think the thimbleweeds require polluted water to grow, which wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. Thank you. Now, please, at a super high priority, get that completely filled in. Before all of that horrible oxygen gets down here. Come on, guys. Now. It's the problem with having too many priority 9 jobs. Is everything priority 9? No. No, they are not. So realistically, that really should be sealed off quickly. Don't even need that to be that high. No. Okay, well that's awful. Please. Please hurry. Oh. Oh, right. A flood of oxygen probably rushed in and pushed all of the slime lung back. Some people have got slime lung. Actually, no, we've had slime lung in the base for a little while, just not in any kind of... Oh, really? That is not helpful. That is super unhelpful. I need it to be too thick. The reason why I want it to be too thick is because I believe that germs can pass through a one thick tile. Basically, they infect that surface, and then that surface infects the next, like, air. But if it's too thick, it should prevent it. Right, carbon skimmer has been made. Please get that built. Go. And the last one. Donk. Thank you. Now, could we please get these built? One after the other. Actually, that one isn't so bad. I'll be honest. That isn't such a bad room. I mean, if we got rid of the slime, it would be okay-ish. But there's so many germs in slime. As you can see, just ridiculous amounts of slime. If we interact with it, we're gonna get sick. People will get sick. What's the temperature here? The temperature's a bit high. What are the properties of thimbleweed then? Well, the temperature's not too bad. 21 up to 36. Oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, polluted water, water. It requires 160 kilograms of polluted water per cycle. Can you plant thimble reeds. See, I would need a way of gathering the polluted water normally. I could grow the thimble reeds down here, actually. Except we've got horrible, horrible slime over there. But we could build a little garden for thimble reeds down there. That might be something to look into. Good morning, Von Schlieffen. Yeah, there are hatches eating my food, and it's quite annoying, but... that actually should be 8s, not 9s. Damn it. Too late. People are now going to be super focused on taking care of that, so you know what? No. No. Don't worry about it. Research complete. Good. I really wish you'd build it as well. Damn it. Leon White Star just got an athletic level up. Well done, Leon. Right, there we go. That should be all we need. Right, let's work on a little farming area down here then. Don't need it to be particularly large. In fact, we can't afford for it to be particularly large. In fact, hydroponic plots can go along the floor, can't they? So 1 to 3. Let's not go quite that far. That might be asking for trouble, but we'll see. Put that one in there as well. There we go. There we go. Let's get everything on the move. Setting this up as an actual sink would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and do that. Deconstruct you. I'm going to want... actually going to be a bit of a podge. And by a bit of a podge, I really do mean quite a lot. Something like this would work. And this one would have to go up and around and down. Oh my lord. That's ugly. Super duper ugly. But it would work, so... there you go. Let's get all of that set up. I could just kill the mob, actually. But I kind of want to keep it so that I can get another one and eventually breed them. Allowing this to fill up with carbon dioxide seems like a good idea. I know, that area there is a massive pipe mess. Despite having these places to specifically allow me to keep my pipes clean. That's just ugly. Really ugly, unfortunately. Right, I want... thimble reed a seed. What's the temperature down here? That's fine. It doesn't actually care too much about the depth of the... sorry, the pressure here, it seems. Very much. Like that to be a 7. Copy the settings across. Right, we're going to need to get some polluted water down here. There we go. And this needs to rotate to bring it down. Now that is why that area is actually there, which is good. I'm going to put a manual airlock there though. So hopefully we can get all of this set up. Welcome to the wonderful world of plumbing. It is a thneed tree. Thneed tree? I am not sure what you mean. That's worrisome. Very worrisome. And let's speed things up a little bit. On the plus side, you know, no one's stressed, which is good. Weird Alchemist has mastered the gopher job. Well done, Weird Alchemist. Can you do the digger job? We shall see. I'm happy for this place to fill with CO2, honestly. No particular reason to not do that. I'm making this out of granite. No, sand's not good. This, however, is copper. Right, we are now working on the exosuit setup, which is brilliant. There we go. I'm hoping the hatch won't accidentally die. Won't, like, get stuck in something and then just perish. There we go. Copy that and paste it over. There we go. Right. Temperature is too... What? You're joking. Should be okay. Oh no, there we are. It's irrigation now. That's the issue. There we go. Growing. Perfect. Then hopefully we'll get more over time. Electric grill lacks awesome things. Well, that is a shame indeed. It's actually enough of a shame that, yes, okay, let's start producing more then. There we go. Should help out a wee bit. Go. How are we doing for algae? Not great. Cassandra has mastered the apprentice architect job. Let's see. Go for art student, but I don't think so. I think Cassandra can go for the first person to try and learn courier. Aavak, happy Easter and April Fools. Oh, thank you very much, Dead X Lantern. Arrow, Aavak, I'm back. Anything new? We're trying to grow some reeds, thimble reeds, so that we can actually get... Oh wow, that's nasty. So that we can get some exosuits made. We're currently sharing the polluted water halfway between these. There we go. It's growing properly again, but it's not exactly perfect. Certainly not. Hopefully we can generate enough for this. It might be rough. Textile, we need refined metal for that. We'll be getting to that soon, hopefully. Get the sink up and running. Okay, everything seems to be going okay. Apple Fumble has mastered the gopher job. Saw that one coming. Have I got you to do all of the others? I wonder, Apple Fumble. Nope. How far out are we? Not that far out, and once I've got brute force refining, we should be okay. I could build these stations up here, which wouldn't be too bad. Let's have a look at the... They're not liking all the oxygen in there right now. Got iron ore over there. We could try digging up through this area if we wanted to. Explore a bit, maybe. Okay, this one's starting to grow. Good. Mobs are producing plenty of polluted oxygen. We've actually used quite a lot of the water up here, as it happens. There we go. Right, Bruce Force Refining is the next one. Right, exosuit, we need refined metal, so that as well. Exosuit checkpoint. Marks a threshold where duplicants must change into or out of an atmosuit. Must be built next to an exosuit dock. Ah, okay. Stores and recharges atmosuits. Build next to an exosuit checkpoint to make duplicants change into suits when passing by. Oh, this actually sounds like it's going to be quite complicated. I like it. Atmosensor. Okay. Aavak, the best way I've found to explore is to dig through abyssalite. As you border biomes and get a resource you'll be using a lot anyways. Yeah, that does make sense. I should do a tour of the colony. I will do, actually, in a moment, though. 45%. Okay, that's not too bad. That one's stunted growth now, unfortunately. Should jump back in just a second once enough polluted water gets there. Let's see. Well, it was very, very limited there. But it's kind of climbing. We'll see it soon, I think. Doesn't seem that we need a lot of this stuff, which is good, because I don't think we'd be able to. There we are. You can become a miner. How's the research going? Pretty good, actually. Polluted water geyser prob needed. Yeah. Ooh. Too much carbon dioxide in there. Much too much carbon dioxide. That is worrisome. I think we're going to have to build the carbon skimmer. Could just build one down here. That might work to our benefit, actually. Since I assume what goes in is polluted water comes out. Yeah, because we can just run the polluted water straight into the farm. That would not be bad. Oh, of course. That's why. Thank you very much for that, Zori and Lex. Or Alex. What's the germs like in here? Not actually that bad. Germs are starting to fall quite quickly. Right, I'm going to leave my dupes to just get other stuff down for a little bit, rather than doing more research. There we go. Perfect. Plants should be quite happy at this point. This will jam soon. That's fine. Right, stations. Not in there. Refinement. Takes a fair chunk of power, produces quite a lot of heat too. That is unfortunate, but it's something we need, so let's get it going. Right, okay, I would like copper ore. Well, actually, sand and pure copper. 100 kilograms, and it'll give me only 50 kilograms back. That's fine. How much do I need for the textile station? 200 kilograms. And I want 4 of them. The exosuit's gonna need a lot more than that. Oh my lord. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it on continuous for a little bit. You're punching it. That's fantastic. I approve. I approve enormously of this. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I quite like spicy foods. And yeah, Zori and Alex, I'm quite interested in the upcoming BattleTech game. Hello, Zayfard, and thank you very much. Happy Easter to you as well, mate. Alright, we've got 3 of them going now. Excellent. Okay, as soon as we've got enough, going on ahead with that. Coal, does it actually mention the amount of copper that's been made? There we are, 150 kilograms. There we go. Oh, thanks, Shelbell. Same to you. Have I had any tea today? Well, strictly not today, but... Right, so... No, that's not what I wanted. I mean, it's nice, but... Increase the decor in a small area effect around the wearer. Protects the wearer from heat by decreasing insulation. Okay, well, that's not terrible, but... that was wrong. I needed to build a... What was it? Exosuit forge. Because I'm a massive dip. Massive dip. I wonder how much I'll get back from this. Unfortunately, not as much as I put into it, I'm sure. Yeah, the stream's been going all night. And I'm making silly mistakes because of it. So as soon as I've got the exosuit up and running, I think that's where I'm going to call it a day. There we go. Perfect. Exosuit forge. Let's get you going. I meant to watch and I fell asleep after 30 minutes. Now I woke up. Oh, I had Kivy. No research focus, that's fine. Building lacks resources. The electric... That's okay. That's not a problem, actually. The electric grill can lack resources safely. Right, we've now got enough of those around. Let's also turn that off. Right, there we go. Right. Atmos suit requires 300 kilograms of copper ore and 2 reed fiber. Insulation plus 50, athletics minus 6, insulation thickness plus 20 centimeters, digging plus 10, bladder change minus 110% per cycle, scalding threshold considerably high. Let's go ahead and get 3 of them. That's all I think we need for now. Exosuits. Exosuits can be equipped to protect your duplicants from environmental hazards like extreme heat, airborne germs, or unbreathable gas. In order to utilize these suits, you'll need to hook up an exosuit dock to a suit checkpoint, then store one of your suits inside. Duplicants will equip an exosuit when they walk past the checkpoint in the chosen direction, and will unequip their suit when walking back the opposite way. Very well. That is precisely what we need. Exosuit checkpoint marks a threshold where duplicants must change into or out of a must be built next to an exosuit dock. Now, question is, can I stack these up, like 3 of these and then 1 across the side? Because that's what I'm hoping I can do. We need to change this up a bit. I want a door there. Now, is that going to require power? It did say something about charging them. Yes, it is. It's going to be on that ring as well. That's not ideal. That one's already got so much power draw on it. I think I might need to actually run the power down from up here. I mean, not all of these things run at the same time, but it's rough. No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to try and run the power down from above. Makes no sense to risk it. God damn it. I mean, ideally, I do want, like, my slime stuff to be outside. Actually, one thing we could do. We could go a little bit further even than what we've got right now. Bring this over here and have a ladder heading up into a power plant. We could have a power generation area just up here. That might be the best thing to do, given the situation. We'll build a little bit tighter than I usually do. But given the situation, later on then I can adjust it a bit more. I think that should be fine. Make sure all of that is set to be built at the right speed. There we go. And we'll pop down some tiles along the top there. Oh, drat. That is a slightly higher priority. There we go. Damn it. What? 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 Okay. Rather odd, but okay. Is that ever going to get done? I'll cancel that for now. How much does this need? Oh, it just needs ore. It doesn't even need refined metals. Curious. Hopefully we can get that done soon. As for power, let's just get ourselves a nice big old battery in here. And then run the cables. Down like that. It's not the nicest setup, certainly, but hopefully it'll work. You know what? We'll even give you some lovely paintings as well. Can't say fairer than that. How are we doing in here? We're starting to lose liquid there, actually. It's not great. I'm going to say... Have I got a valve? Can we build these? No, it doesn't look like I can. No, I can't build them in a wall. That kind of makes sense, actually. Right, I wanted to deconstruct this liquid pipe. In particular. Okay. I want to keep this one reasonably full. Well, actually, considering how often it's likely going to be used, maybe only 30% is fine. I could put the battery and generator inside the corridor. I'd rather not, though. Because the corridors are mostly built for running cables and piping. But it is definitely an option. I'm out of algae. And the base is going to start getting nasty soon. Okay, let's try and grab this last little bit of algae down here then. And then we're likely going to start making our way up, I would say. Well, actually... Well, the issue here is that this is actually insulating, which I don't want to mess with too much, but... We could deconstruct here. And put in an airlock. And then just head out... and gather the algae out there. That might be well worth it, actually. If it weren't for that, I would just build a wall and just go down, but we'll see. There we go! Ah, glorious. Suited duplicants may pass only if there is room in an exosuit dock to store their suit. Suited duplicants may pass even if there is no room to store their suit. No. How do I change the direction that points in? Was that something I needed to set up? Just as well, that worked out for me then. Yeah. Oh, to rotate that. Ooh! Masterpieces. Wow, this is a swanky little room now. Most swanky indeed. Could we get all of that cleaned? That'd be grand. There we go. Right, I think that is probably going to be where we call it for this episode. But we would like to get out there. And I think we're going to create a little storage compactor just there of a very high priority, designed exclusively to pick up slime. That's fantastic. You delivered it briefly. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's a tiny little bit of sandstone. Just tiny bit. Stonewolf has mastered the groundskeeper job. Well done, Stonewolf. Let's see if I can't get you a different job then. Sure, actually, Stonewolf, you can go and work with your twin on the farmings. Yes, I will be making a hatchery. Don't you worry. That is 100% of a thing that is going to be happening. Is this now too... Oh, what? What's wrong with the atmosphere? Oh. There's no CO2 or oxygen down here. That's a bit of a pain. Now it's just all natural gas down here. A bit of a problem. Well, I mean, I could turn this off. Yeah, we're going to shut that down for the moment. Just let the CO2 build up a little bit more. But I really would like that to be made. I've got to be honest, super high priority. What are you up to? I've got a bajillion people who are idle. What do you mean you're idle? I've got stuff that needs to be done. Many things. Many things to be done. Oh, you're a bunch of scallywags, you really are. Alright. Let's pop in a manual airlock there. Well, does indeed look like that's going to be it for this stream then. I don't know what else I can really fit. Storage. Well, actually, doesn't matter. We can just pop those storages there. That'll be okay. We should see a bunch of dupes running off to do things now. What is the blue thing about? What is that blue bar? I wonder. That's a little bit weird. Oh, refined metal should be in there. And industrial ingredients should actually be in there as well. Copy settings and paste them across. Also down here. There we go. Could I perhaps get this to be finished, please? Unreachable build? What do you mean unreachable build? Out to power? I need the source of oxygen. Yeah, I get you. And it's just full carbon dioxide now. Well, that is a bit of a problem, because I've got nowhere that's particularly making me oxygen. I think we're going to have to expedite building an electrolyzer area. But that's going to mean I'm going to be pumping all sorts of things around. I mean, I guess I could just have a little gas pump in here. In fact, I could have an algae deoxidizer in here with a gas pump to pump that oxygen down into all of these. That would work. Bit of a messy solution, but a temporary solution wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the O2 problem will be solved in the next stream. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this one. It is super late. How long have I been streaming for? 8.25 hours. Yeah, it's kind of par for me. It is, well, I say late. It is golden sun outside, and you can probably see my green screen going all wonky. But I will see you in a day or two, I imagine. For those who are watching on YouTube, long after the fact at this point, I imagine, probably at least a week or two away. I hope you're enjoying the series, and maybe you'll be able to catch it live next time. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, bye-bye, everyone.